Hello, everybody. Good evening. How's everybody doing? Fine? Yeah, listen here. So, I am teacher Frank.
And I am teacher Paula.
Very nice. Very good to be with you guys. Yeah, and it's a pleasure to be here. Yeah, and we're going to be talking about BRASAS Talks. But what exactly is BRASAS Talks? I have a doubt. So, could you help me here, Paula?
Sim, Frank, é uma honra estar aqui hoje. E eu vou responder sua pergunta, mas eu vou responder em português para que todos possam entender. BRASAS Talks é um evento do BRASAS, onde os alunos são convidados a apresentar pequenos discursos sobre tópicos do seu interesse. Os temas são variados e super interessantes. Mas, Frank, antes de mais nada, a gente tem que lembrar: o nosso maior objetivo no BRASAS é formar alunos fluentes no idioma. E é isso que nós fazemos em todas as nossas aulas. Tenho certeza. Frank?
Yeah, Paul, I'm sorry. I had connection problems.
That's okay.
Live television that happens. Yeah. And people,
Sure.
I'm sure, listen, I was listening to you speak English here, speak Portuguese. So let's do what we do best. Yeah, let's speak English. What do you think about that?
I totally agree. So guys, get some popcorn, get comfortable, and enjoy it.
Yes, exactly. And don't forget the comments, okay? We're already seeing some very nice comments right here. Yeah. Hello, people. Yeah. Hello, Bruno Gonçalves. Hello. Hi, guys. Very good. Don't forget to send your comments, leave your comments at any given time, okay? We will be very happy to respond. And maybe your comments will be right here, okay? On screen. All right? So stay with us. Let's have a lot of fun. And we'll be right back.
Don't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm. So we are back. You see, I told you we would be fast. And listen, people, what's the best way to start? I'll just invite our first student called Lucy. Yeah. And then, but before I invite her, take a look at what she's going to talk about. Hey, Lucy, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, and you?
Very
Good evening.
I'm fine too. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here with you, my friend.
Pleasure is mine.
Are you nervous? Are you okay?
I'm okay now.
Very proud. So I'm sure you're going to nail it. But first, what are you going to talk about again? I mean, I'd like people to hear from you what you're going to talk about. Maybe some of them haven't read. So.
Okay. I'm going to talk about finding my true gift, the gift of English.
That's amazing. I'm sure you're going to nail it. So, stage is yours. Have a great presentation.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity. Well, what am I good at? This question has always lingered on my mind, and I've always wanted to know the answer. I mean, I'm a good professional, fast learner who does things quite well. However, I would always wonder, what am I really good at and love to do? The English language has always been a friend of mine since I was a child. I remember spending hours trying to memorize the lyrics of the bands that I used to be keen on and trying to sing along with them by going over the internet and search the lyrics in order to speak perfectly. I'll never forget the feeling when I first understood the meaning of As Long As You Love Me by Backstreet Boys, my favorite band back then. I know it may sound cheesy. Nevertheless, it was a very special moment for me. Understanding, enjoying, and speaking other language have always been an easy task for me. I've always felt comfortable speaking other languages, especially English. That's why, back in 2002, when I was at high school, I began to study at BRASAS. And for the first time in my life, I realized that I was not only speaking, but also thinking in English. And I couldn't put into words how confident and happy I felt back then. Going to classes was the best part of my day until, bam, due to financial issues, I was unable to finish the course. Well, time went by, I grew up, graduated, and began to develop my career. Still, my guts kept asking me, what am I good at? And I wasn't able to find the answer. Not yet. Meanwhile, as I wanted to keep that spark alive in me, I kept studying by myself, watching movies with English captions on or even off, reading books in English, and of course, still hearing my favorite songs and going over the internet to see the lyrics in order to keep me going. In 2016, after I left my parents' house, I began to study at BRASAS, but this time at Valcade branch. And I noticed that the spark was still there. However, given financial issues, I was unable to finish the course once again. For quite some time, I was quite convinced that it wasn't for me. I wouldn't finish the course or even get my diploma. Therefore, I put that dream aside with the pain in my heart, though. My husband, who always saw how happy and confident I felt whenever I spoke English, always encouraged me. And I remember that one day he said to me, "Don't worry, my love. Things will get better someday and you will finish BRASAS, and that's for sure." And that day finally knocked on my door. At the beginning of 2019, things got indeed better, and I made up my mind to restart BRASAS at Valcade branch, this time once and for all. I set up an appointment with Rachel and to see which book I'd be enrolled to. To my surprise, during the interview, she told me that I would pick out any book I wanted since I was already fluent and speaking English was a very natural thing for me. At the very moment on, my heart was filled with happiness and joy, and for the first time in many years, I have found the answer to my question. I was good at English. I mean, the answer was right in front of me all this time and I couldn't see it. And considering the fact that I had interrupted the course on book 8 and taking Rachel's advice into consideration, I made up my mind to pick up from that point. If only I'd known life would bring me another surprise soon. My teacher, Frank, who besides being the best teacher I could ask for, became a friend, a true friend, who would always be there for me, encourage me. And whenever I felt blue or unconfident, he would say things like, "Don't think you know English. Know you know English." Having said all that, I would like to thank Rachel and Frank for helping me figure out my true gift, and also to BRASAS Valcade crew that seems to carrying always a smile on their faces, making the environment at the branch the best, and working hard to bring the best to us students, especially during these quarantine times. And last but not least, I'd like to thank my dear husband for have never given up on me. He would see that glow and spark in me whenever I came back from the English classes. And to you here, I'd like to say, don't give up on yourself and don't give up on your dreams, whatever it is. It's hard, but if you keep trying and pay attention to the signs, you will eventually find out your true gift, as I did. After all, it's never too late to change anything in our life, and it's never too late to change our destiny. Thank you very much.
Wow, Lucy. Amazing story.
You're amazing, love you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Yes, that was fantastic. And I have to say that English is definitely a true gift for me too. It was really nice. Thank you, Lucy.
Thank you
for your presentation. Yes, guys. Oh my God. That's amazing. Yes, we have been checking some comments. Yes, a lot of people participating now. Teacher Paula, hi, miss you. Camila, hey girl. Rachel, our director, is here. Bruno, from Ilha, BRASAS Ilha do Governador. That's amazing, guys. Your participation is great too. Thank you. So let's go for second talker of the evening. Yes, let's find out who this person is.
Hello, Karen. How are you, Karen? Can you hear me?
Hi.
Yeah,
Yes,
hello.
I can totally. I'm
Very
good. And
good.
you?
Let me ask you a question. Nervous? Okay, so.
Yes, I'm a little bit nervous.
Yeah, but it's normal. Yeah, and I'm sure you're gonna nail it. But first, what topic are you going to talk about? Again, for people to
I'm
hear from
going to
you.
talk. Yeah, I'm going to talk about productivity and motivation during quarantine.
That is perfect. And I think everybody needs motivation, so we're all ears for what you have to say. Thank you very much.
So you may ask me, why did you choose to talk about it? Well, I chose to talk about it since I reckon it's something that we're all having to do. We want to be productive and we want to have the motivation that we need to keep studying. However, sometimes it's hard. I totally get how you feel when you try to do something, then you think you're not able to. During this talk, I want to calm you down and tell you that you can be productive, but that's something you will do little by little. You don't need to put yourself under too much stress and pressure, alright? So now I'm going to share with you guys 5 great tips, and I hope they can help you to improve your studies, and then you can become a great student instead of being at home. I know it sounds like a dream, but believe me, it's possible. So let's go through tips. Tip number one, fix your sleep schedule. Well, let's be honest, you won't feel like studying if you're tired. So try to set a specific time for you to sleep and wake up every day. You can get 8 hours of sleep a night, and that's going to make you healthier, happier, and more productive. We are without our routine now, so we need to rebuild it. And having our sleep schedule fixed is the first step. Tip number two, set realistic daily goals. I reckon this one is my favorite tip. It's really useful. You can write it on a notebook or type it on your phone, and as soon as you know exactly what you want to do, it becomes easier to achieve. For example, I'm going to do 10 exercises of math. I'm going to read one chapter of history. Whatever you want to do, try to write it down. Procrastination, what is to put off important tasks and do the trivial ones instead, can be the hardest part of setting daily goals. You just don't feel like starting, and that's a problem. Do you do it? Probably, right? How can you cut out procrastination? Maybe you can try to begin with the activities that you enjoy doing instead of your to-do list, and then you're going to see that you can go on and do the harder ones as well. So now let's go to the third tip. Tip number three, find a great place to study. I know it can look like a stupid tip, but seriously, it's not. Well, I'm not saying you should have an office or something like this. A chair and a table are sufficient. Just don't do like I used to. I used to study on my bed, and that's a horrible idea. Don't do it. Tip number four, avoid doing things in a perfect way. There is a sentence that I really like, which is, done is better than perfect. Trying to do things perfectly all the time is just like chasing after the wind. It's not possible, just waste of time. So do your best, and that's enough. Tip number five and last one. Live one day at a time. You can apply this to your whole life. Well, leave tomorrow to tomorrow. That's how you can find true peace and overcome anxiety. So that was the 5 tips that I wanted to give you guys. Let's remember what I said. So fix your sleep schedule. Well, set realistic daily goals. Find a great place to study. Avoid doing things in a perfect way and live one day at a time. Thank you guys for the opportunity. And just remember that you don't need to be 100% productive all the time, right? So that's it.
That was just amazing, and I will follow all of your tips. Thank you very much, Karen. Yeah, very, very
Thank you.
much. Okay, I'll see you around. All right. Now, people, things are serious. Things are amazing. I'm in love with these people's English. You see, you guys are really, really amazing. Okay. And now, of course, the show cannot stop. Our next talker of the evening is a friend of mine called Duda. Let's see a little bit of her. Hello, my friend Duda. How are you?
Hi, Frank. I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Listen, you don't look nervous. You look very, I know what I'm.
I'm excited.
You're excited. Also, just like
Yeah.
me then. That is perfect. Paula is excited too, I'm sure. She's right there. So, Duda, with no further ado, I'd like you to start. But before, of course, what are you going to talk about?
I'm going to talk about drama and how it interferes with our lives when we are traveling.
Exactly. So you love acting, am I correct? Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, that is just amazing. Having said all that, I'm gonna leave you to it. Have an amazing presentation.
Thank you. So let's start. I'm an actress and I've been taking drama classes since I was 6. And as far as I can remember, I've always had an artistic vein inside me, just like Frank, my BRASAS teacher. I used to put on shows to my family, singing, dancing, and copying Disney animations. And you'll be interested to know that whenever I traveled, I pretend to be a native, copying the real natives' moves and accents. And that's why, till this day, I'm really fond of learning other languages. My family is very traditional, with businessmen, lawyers, teachers, military, doctors, and the fact that I'm a little crazy made me feel like the black sheep. Not that they didn't support me, au contraire. In all my plays, I could see them all there. However, that feeling never left me. Despite having that artistic vein at school, I couldn't show that and let them know what I was thinking and trying to say. Therefore, my teacher introduced my mother to the school drama teacher, and it caught my eye instantly. And just like that, drama ended up being my passion. On the whole, people are used to saying that drama is only helps you with memorizing stuff, or that if you are an actress, you know how to cry and that's it. However, when it comes to drama, I gather we have many other benefits, such as improving self-knowledge, turning creativity on, knowing our body skills, and whatnot. I guess the best benefit drama brings to one's life is the ability to make themselves understood. And anyone can do that through body language. Okay, let me elaborate more on that. BRASAS teachers are always doing mimics in order to make the students understand the verbs, adjectives, nouns, or even moves that we fix in our minds, like that. Negative interrogative. These moves are known as body language. Once they don't need to say anything and the students understand. And now you may be thinking, Duda, come on, I know how to speak Portuguese. I don't need my body to make myself understood. And you guys are right, okay? You are right. When you know how to speak a place's language, it's easy to communicate. Nevertheless, what if you were in a country whose language you don't know? Considering that it's another country, you don't have internet to use Google Translate. I don't think you would walk with a dictionary looking for all the words you need to say. Am I right? Making gestures is so much easier, and they are worked in drama classes with that different name, which is body language. Actually, in drama classes, we work how to convey a message, how to make the audience feel our emotions without the use of speech or simple mimic. Let me illustrate by giving you an example. At the beginning of drama many years ago in Italy, a new way of expressing art became known, called commedia dell'arte. This type of art had a popular character, was presented by and to poor people. Since they were poor, there wasn't a right place so that they could perform their plays. Therefore, they went from city to city, asked if they could perform there, like in squares, and stayed there in the cities for a while. Do you think in 15th and 16th centuries, poor people knew how to speak other languages? No. In spite of not knowing, they had to present it. And for that, they used their bodies and expressions so that they could transmit the desired message. Besides that example, when artists find themselves in situations of dictatorship, they need to find a way to express how they feel. Songwriters usually make songs with double meaning, and actors use their bodies in critical theater plays to express everything they feel but cannot say with words. Then, body language turns out to be a more used instrument in this case, such as black light theater, with a characteristic scenery in the dark with strategic lighting with a play of light and shadow, which has become very popular in Prague. Okay, summing up, drama helps in many daily situations, such as on a trip, in a lecture, in a presentation, or even in more serious ones, like a dictatorship, for example. It's always good to have that ace up your sleeve. So if you don't mind my advising, I suggest that you, besides watching movies and series, practice it with drama classes, not only with the intention to do it as a job, but as a hobby, since it's very fun and can cost very little or even nothing with videos on YouTube, for example. Well, Let's say that you have a very busy life. We're home now, I hope. And all in all, people are having more time. Don't spend that time only playing video games or becoming a couch potato. It's time to find out new skills, to reinvent ourselves. And that's the right moment to start something new. Don't be shy, let's try it. We have many teachers who are teaching online, and the classes are mostly keeping the quality even though they're virtual. Actually, my drama teacher is giving very interesting and dynamic classes, which I take part in. If there is any interest, her Instagram is @teatro So that's it. I hope you had a great time. Stop only binge watching Netflix and let's try something new. Let's move, guys. Thanks for watching.
What did I see here? I saw acting, I saw traveling, and I saw a bit of motivation. My God, you can do everything. But anyways, Duda, thank you very much. You really didn't seem nervous. You seem like somebody who knows what they're doing, and that's it. Very, very proud. You see Teacher Lisa there, Teacher Jackie, everybody saying that they miss you and they love you. Okay, just like yeah. Very good, Duda. Thank you very much.
Thank
And I'll
you.
see you around. All right.
Bye.
Oops, the wrong person. All right, people. Now let's check some more comments here. Let's check some more comments before we move on. All right, here we are. Let me see. Some people saying that they don't understand anything that they're seeing. People, it's like in English, in Portuguese, they're saying, I don't understand anything. But guys, study harder, do the oral comprehension, listen to your teacher. I see some of my students here, the J's, the little ones. Yes, hello. Yeah,
Hi, Frank.
yeah. We have here director, President Katie. Yes, Paula, can you read some comments with me, please?
Yes, sure. Just to say that I was checking the comments and Duda's mother was saying something there. Yes.
What she
And
can show us?
let me find it here. Hold on a minute.
All right, people, this is live television. So
Yes, because guys are really participating. So sometimes it's
yeah.
fast. It's really fast.
So well, let's do the following.
Here, let's see.
Oh my God.
Arrasou muito. Yes, she did. Yes.
Very good, guys. All right, Paula, thank you for the help. So now,
You're welcome. Anytime.
all right, pausing a little bit with the comments and moving on, I would like us to just continue. Wait, what is this? Excuse me? Who are you?
Hi, I'm Izzy.
Okay, nice to
I'm
meet
here
you.
to tell you something. Unfortunately, I'm home. Being home is great for the wealthy people who have maids and babysitters. But for me, I work from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. Washing clothes, dishes, cleaning the house. I think it's beautiful those artists doing yoga classes while their kids are playing with their nannies. I wonder when I'm gonna have that chance. Now I have to hurry up. My rice is burning. Bye bye.
Excuse me, miss. Are you there? Oh, you're there. Okay, so I'm gonna leave.
I'm Joe. Yeah, I'm home now, quarantine, but it's been hard to communicate since there are many lives going on and my internet's not always stopping at the wrong time and coming back when the topics aren't even related. But I'm staying home and playing a lot with my son and my dog. Enzo, my son, he has a wanting to lick everything there. And you know, this already stresses me, right? Because a kid, we already know, always eating poop. Then we always take it out, tie him on a leash, and when we tie him, then we change the diaper with all that poop, which is the child's poop, you know how it is. And then we ate it with farofa and rice because it was amazing, you know, wonderful. And that's how my quarantine is going, you know. Awesome. Hello. I'm Alex, and about being home. Of course I'm home. It's been 3 months since I haven't lived home. I'm asthmatic. I can die by just opening the door. Stay out in the sun, vitamin D. What's that, people? I'd rather take a pill and not run the risk of someone passing by on the street and sneezing at me. Besides that, we live in Brazil, right? Therefore, I already have cloroquina, ivermectina, azitromicina, corticoide, aspirina. Wait, for me and for all my family for the next 10 years, And I'm not content to just, watching the nails. I've read all the studies about that. I've seen several YouTube videos and all that stuff. And have you ever thought that this could be a zombie apocalypse? Wait, delivery has arrived. Okay, that's a hard situation. It's very difficult, Okay. It's dangerous. I'm not afraid. Of course, I'm not afraid. However, it's like difficult to, get stuff and go outside, But let me say something. Stop having coronavirus, guys. And stay home if you can. Please stay home. And I gotta go. Delivery has arrived. Okay? Bye, guys. See you. Where's my alcohol?
Wow! Oh my God! Yes, someone said, Maria Eduarda, oh my God! Duda, that was amazing! I was laughing like, it was fantastic. Duda, thank you very, very much for your presentation, for having prepared everything so carefully. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my God, guys, have you seen that? Jesus, that was fantastic. So, before we go for our next talker, let's check some comments. Let's see what we have there. Who is participating with us? Teacher Jackie, not teacher anymore, but still a teacher. Hi, Duda. This is Teacher Jackie. I'm so happy to listen to your English. Congrats! I'm so proud of you. Yes, Julia, our director from BRASAS Talks also. Rocket, yes. My teacher Paula, Ana Clara, Vilma, Katie, and Nina. Kisses, girl. It's really good to have you guys here. Hi, Osvaldo. Welcome to our live. Happy Ray. Very good, great to have you here too. Yeah, Teacher Frank and Teacher Paula. Teacher Frank, come say hi.
Hello, my friend. Hello, everybody.
Thank you, Teacher Frank. Amazing, guys. Amazing. Just fantastic. I'm just amazed by all these students. Yes, but let's continue. Let's have our next talker, right? Who is Gio. But let's see her video first. Hi, Gio. Good evening. Gio, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, great. Very good. So, Gio, before we continue, can you tell us a little bit about your topic?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to be talking about cinematography and a little bit about a few directors and about what they do, which is a that I really love to talk about.
Okay, Gio, I'm having some problems understanding what you're saying. Can you hear me well?
I am back.
Thank you,
Yes.
Teacher Frank.
Let me see if I can help Teacher Paula. Teacher Gio. Gio, can you hear us nicely?
Yes.
All right. If you can hear us nicely, maybe we can start. And guys, remember, live. It's live. The name says it all. So maybe if you're really having connection problems, we can move on to the next one, and then you can come back at the end. What do you think? Let me see if you're hearing me.
Okay. Everything's
Yeah.
cool here, but I don't know.
Okay, let's try, because it's possible to hear. You're stuttering. You're just like do this character. Yeah, it's stuttering like this and freezing. But, part of the character too, so no problem. Okay? I'm sorry, Paula. You can wrap it up. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Thank you, Frank. So, Gio, camera is yours.
Okay, thank you. So, hi guys, good evening. Today we're going to talk about cinematography. And start off, the base of cinematography is a mix of music techniques and camera technologies. And also, it's a combination of art, photography, music, and cinema. And let's be honest, I don't know a single person who like at least one of these four subjects I talked. But okay, let's move on. Especially it's important we know that behind a movie, behind a film, the production, there's a lot of people working on it. So the most important people, of course, one is important there. One of people who more his participates a lot more is the director. Today we're going to talk about a bit about
Excuse
his
me.
job,
Can I?
what he does.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Gio. Listen, we'd like to bother you just for a second. I would like you to have a little test, okay? People, see
Okay.
if you agree with me. I want to see in the comments, okay? Let me get this thing off my face. Listen, Gio, I would like you to maybe restart your modem, yeah, if possible, and then you come back to us. Is it possible? So then you can be the last one to
Okay.
present, and then everybody will be able to understand perfectly what you're saying. Do we have a deal?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because then we want to hear
sure.
100% of your speech, and not only 75 or 60%.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's do this. It's gonna work. It's gonna work out. People, sometimes rebooting your modem works. Okay? But anyway, teacher Paula, so can I introduce our next
Yeah,
student
that's
now?
what I was going to say. So I'm gonna go to the toilet really fast. No, because I won't miss a thing here.
If I were you, I wouldn't, because I'm really looking forward to hearing what our next student is going to talk. And of course, I'm not gonna spoil it by just giving you his name. No, no, no. You're going to check it out right now. Hello, John, my friend. How are you,
Hi.
man?
A little bit nervous, but it will get better.
Believe me, I lied. I told Duda that I wasn't nervous, but I am a little bit. You just can't tell, guys. You can't tell. But
Yeah.
all right, my friend. So let me tell you something. For a guy who's nervous, you are doing amazingly nice. And let me tell you, what are you going to talk about exactly? Hearing from you.
Okay. I'm going to talk about actors and their roles.
Interesting. All right, perfect. I'm looking forward to listening to that. So the stage is yours. Thank you very much, my
Thank
friend.
you.
See ya.
See. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is John, and I'd like to welcome you all to my presentation. So, what am I going to talk about today? I'm talking about series, but especially the actors and the actresses who star in them, and more important than that, their roles when it comes to facing the public, us, and representing us. Well, we all know that teenagers are, some people say, problematic. That's usually said as a joke, of course, but the fact is that, oh yeah, it's true. We are full of problems, and unlike the adults, we most of the time don't have the ability to face them on our own. Pressure is a reality, sexuality, gender, race, mental health, and so on. There are some series that don't treat these issues the way they deserve. Either they are romanticized or overblown, exaggerated. Unfortunately, that's very common in horror themed series like American Horror Story, but it's possible to see that disrespect. It's possible to see that disrespect everywhere. For example, on 30 Reasons Why, which is a recent series that focuses on teenagers without any emotional responsibility when it comes to scenes that might trigger the public. However, there is this theory called Glee. Now, you must be questioning, what is Glee? Glee is about a singing club in American high school. And at first, it seemed too good to be true. Glee is a series with inclusion as a main topic. And what is more, not only regarding the characters, but also the cast itself. Most of the casting process focuses on minority members, giving them space to their life experience to be transferred to their roles. that are not only Asian, Black people, Latinos, but also people with disabilities, just like Down syndrome, as well gays, lesbians, and transsexuals, and so on. We can easily say that Glee was the very first contact which many teenagers had with some important topics like anorexia, early pregnancy, STIs, paraplegia, autism, family abuse, and whatnot. But unfortunately, although the show talks about these issues in a healthy way, some actors don't live up to their characters. Recently, Leah Michelle, the main actress, has been exposed by another actress, Samantha Ward, who said that Leah Michelle had made her life hell with her racist comments and actions. We have more material on that. Leah Michelle used to call the minor characters and actors cockroaches, and it kept on making very demeaning comments on their participation and their career. Now, how would you feel if you had to work in a place like that? And Leah Michelle was the main actress, and preyed on less important ones. People were stuck. Sorry, less important ones. People were stuck having to bear her abuse for years. We have even more material on that. Melissa Benoist, another actress from Glee, nowadays acting on Supergirl, said on her social media that her ex-husband, who acted in Glee too, Blake Jenner, abused on her, acting aggressively, including throwing his iPhone on her face, breaking her nose, and ripping her skin. Ironically so, their characters their characters in Glee were supposed to be the sweetest, most perfect couple. That's even more problematic when you know that Glee itself had an episode to talk especially about domestic abuse. Now, you must be questioning yourself. Should I stop watching Glee? Personally, I don't think that is the best option. We should keep on watching Glee as it is, a series about inclusion. The difference is that we should never forget to discuss these issues. We should make good use of both the series and the discussion of it first. Without shadow doubt, the first experience we had with this series was chicken. We ended up feeling like we are fooled by the show, like everything we saw was just means of generating profits for the creators of the show. But I still believe that we shouldn't just stop watching Glee, the show, because of it. Finally, I would like to give some examples of series which treat these issues with in a healthy way, and that so far hasn't been explored by their own cats like Glee was. There's, for example, Sex Education, One Day at a Time, Unbreakable, and many others. So that's it. I thank you all for watching me. I hope you enjoyed.
Wow, John. Very, very, very nice speech. I really liked it. Teacher Jackie was congratulating you. Have you seen that?
Jackie, I saw.
Yeah,
Jackie.
great. That's great. Yes. John, thank you very much for your presentation today.
Yeah.
Wow, so many comments,
So I
right,
am
Frank?
back. Yes. So John, take a look. John, let me call John back. Okay, John, calm down, man.
Sure.
You see, Teacher Jackie here talking to you. John, this is Teacher Jackie. I can't believe you're in book 10
Wait,
on
I'm not
first.
listening to Frank.
Yeah, you're not.
You're not listening. Can you hear me,
No.
John?
Yeah,
But
you can hear.
me, you can.
Can you
Frank,
hear
I
me?
can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
All right, John, is it personal, my friend? Listen here. Let me tell you something. So Paula, can you read Johnny's answer,
Sure.
Jackie?
Okay, so Teacher Jackie sent you that message, and then Teacher Johnny. Yeah, Jackie, he's just amazing. Yes, you are, man. Congratulations.
Thank you all. Love you all.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you very much, man. So now, what are we going to do now, guys? We're going to give you some attention. Yeah. So let's take a look at some of these comments. Okay.
Sure.
Peter
Oh
O'Donnell.
my God.
Great job. You see, John. Great job. All right. Thank you, Peter. And then we have here, love you, John, my monster.
Yay, Teacher Johnny.
Loved you, my friend. Loved it, John. Johnny, in this case, John and Johnny. I am
Yeah.
confused. Yeah. Andrew, my friend. You guys do rock, all of us. Thank you very much. Paula,
Yeah.
yeah, comments, Paula. Yeah, just a second here. Wait, people, many comments, and we really want to thank this love of yours. Okay,
It's been
Here's Alice.
fantastic. Maria Alice Pimenta, keep it up. Yes, of
Yes, our
course.
dear Alice. Alice, many kisses.
Yes.
So, people, you see John receiving a lot of love here. You see lots of love.
But friend, I have to say that it was not only John.
Of course, it's
All of
because I'm
them.
seeing these comments, yeah. And then I
All
see
of
here,
them.
Campo Grande, hello, my friend. Let's find some comments because, guys, live television, as we said it. Okay, congrats, Duda. Yeah. The funny thing is that at the beginning, people didn't say Lucy's name. Some of them did, but there were many comments, at the beginning of the live saying,
True.
yes, my God, perfect English. So you see, Lucy,
Yes.
Lucy, people didn't say your name, yes, and then here we are. Amazing English, guys. I am thrilled, guys. So let's see the ones before we move on. So send them a kiss, Lucy.
Thank you, everyone,
Thank
for
you.
support. It was amazing. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Lucy. And now we call. Where is Karen? Karen, are you there, Karen? Karen's doing a little suspense. So let's change to Duda. Duda, actress. Send them a kiss. Lots of comments.
Okay.
Duda. And then Karen is back. Hello, Karen. Send them a kiss. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Love you all.
Yeah, very good. All right.
Fans too.
Yeah. And people.
Teacher Frank too. There were some comments for Teacher Frank too.
Yes, guys, really. I mean, we are so happy. There are so many comments that we are a little lost in the comments, but we're going to try. You see, hi, Teacher Paula.
Oh my God. Duda's sister. Hi, Anne. Hi, Lou.
And Tachi, my friend, I just taught her, book 3 right now, and then here she is. Thank you very much, guys, for the support. You guys are really amazing. Okay?
Yes, it's
So
true.
having said all that, Paula, I have a little surprise for you. Do you want to know
do?
what it is? Mm-hmm. Actually, this surprise has a name, and her name is Giovanna. So let's
Oh my God.
So let's see, Giovanna, please come to the light.
Hi.
Oh my God.
Hi, G.
It's so good to see you moving. It's so good to see you moving. Seriously.
Yes, I'm really happy right now.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So Paula, let's shut up a little bit and let her present. Yeah.
Sure.
Very politely. So Gio, this stage is yours, and now we're not gonna have 70%
Just a
of your
question.
presentation. We're gonna have 150.
Yes. Want to say something?
Sure.
Yes.
Are you hearing me? Okay. Is everything right?
Yeah. I mean, a little delay, but we can hear you. But again,
Okay.
what's the name of this? Read here, guys. BRASAS Live. It
Live.
happens. All right. So
Okay.
Gio, the stage is yours.
Thank you. So, hi again, guys. I'm sorry about before. But, anyways, I was just saying that I'm going to talk to you about cinematography and a little bit about the role of a movie director, a film director. So, to begin with, we can say that the base of cinematography is a mix of artistic techniques and camera technology, and also is a combination of art, photography, music, and drama. And to be honest, I don't know a single person who doesn't like at least one of these 4 topics that I just said it. But moving on. The director, it's the most famous one. I mean, it's okay. It's the most famous one, but there's a lot of people working behind the cameras in a movie production, in a film production. And we have to give those people the due value that they already have, but we just have to recognize it. But today we're going to be talking about the director. So it's important to know that the director, it's present in the movie production from the beginning, like the conception stage, into the end, when the delivered stage, when we actually see the whole production, the whole thing in the theater or on Netflix or something like that. Also, the director, he's the leader. He's leading everyone to the direction that he wants, that he believes that's the better. But he also can listen to everyone's opinions. He hears everyone. But imagine if he hears everyone and do everything that everyone wants, believe the mess that will be made. So he has to, synthesize everything and reorganize all the ideas so he can do a good production. So, anyways, moving on again. The director also has to certificate that everything is working together. Like that goes from the writing on the production of the history to the lighting on the studio. Like every single minor detail, he's there. He has to make sure that everything is okay, and he's leading everyone, as I said before. And I would like to, talk about actually three directors that I really love so much, and that I believe that you guys already know them, you already have seen a movie of them, or at least heard of them. So the first one we're going to talk about, it's Tarantino. Everyone knows him, okay? And a important thing to know about Tarantino's style of making a movie is that he prefers to do things in a slow pace, To be honest, there's a movie that's called Ambassador and Glorious, Ambassador and Glorious, that it has a 30-minute scene, like one scene that has the last 30 minutes. And also 90% of that scene is a dialogue. So he focused really much the face, like, the square. And he likes to focus on what the characters are talking about with the subject. And he's slow. And I believe my personal opinion is that to watch Tarantino movies, you have to sit and be patient and, just pay attention and enjoy it because probably you like it. But, anyways, moving on to the next one, we're going to talk about Tim Burton. And again, talking about my personal opinion, Tim Burton has this thing like, I don't know, remembers me of my childhood because I don't know, maybe it's about Alice in Wonderland. And I think about Tim Burton's style is that he likes to do like everything looks like a dream, and it's all a little bit surreal. And also, he likes to create characters that are outsiders, like troublemakers. And we see that in Alice in Wonderland and also in Edward Scissorhands. They're like, and he likes to believe that's a really nice fact about him, that he likes to believe that what makes you different also makes you special. And that's true, right? What makes us different also makes us special. And moving on to the next one is Steven Spielberg. Everyone knows him. And a thing about Steven Spielberg is that he likes us to see what the characters are seeing. So he used a lot of the technique of POV, that it's a point of view. Like he likes us to see things and to feel things like the characters are feeling. So the camera is like in this position, the position of the character. So I really enjoyed that, but it's really hard to do that in a good way. Like, so he's very talented. It's a hard worker too. Anyways, and he also likes to express the character's emotion through that. And he really can, because we see an example of that through colors, like I was going to say, that he likes to express that through colors. We see an example of that in Schindler's List, which is an amazing movie, one of my favorites. And through this movie, I don't know if you guys have seen it or remember some of the scenes, but there's a scene where there's a little girl there's a lot of scenes actually, because the whole movie is in black and white, but the little girl, it's in a red dress. And that particular concept, if you watch it, you know what I'm talking about. That particular concept gives us like the emotion that the Schindler is feeling. It gives us like a special thing about the movie, which I loved, because everything's black and white, and just the dress of the little girl is red, and it's amazing. It's like a combination of amazing things and art. And anyways, I hope you guys check out at least one movie of these directors if you haven't, because it's really worth it. They are really talented. And I chose to talk about that because I think it's really important to us, as I said before, that we give the due value to them, that we, they are really hard workers. There's a lot of people working behind the cameras to give us, the pleasure of watching movies and seeing it, not not only movies but also TV shows and everything like in cinematography. So it's important that we know when the post credits, come up, there's people in there that work really hard to make everything come true, everything come to a reality. So it's really amazing to see how much work and how talented people are and working together, how can they do amazing things. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoy it, what I talked about, and I hope you check it out to one of these movies. That's it, guys.
Oh my God, Gio. Amazing topic. I really liked it. Yes, movies, cinema. It's
Everyone
just,
loves this, right?
yes, of course, especially now, quarantine. What have you been doing? Watching
Watching
movies.
movies.
Yes, of course. Gio, thank you very, very much for
Thank
your
you.
presentation tonight. It was amazing. And I'm really happy that you could come back and
Yes,
present.
I'm sorry about before. I'm really thank you for the privilege of being here. Really,
Huh?
live.
Yes, that's it. Thank you, Gio. Hi,
Hello,
Frank.
my
I was
friend.
about to call you here.
Yeah, not necessary, Paula. Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to, Gio, that was just perfect, and I'm very, very glad that you could come back and give us, all you got. Okay, so people, this is the fun part, but we have a part here that is not so fun. We are watching everybody who is commenting, and they are very disrespectful people. There are some disrespectful people, okay, and I have blocked one of them. And of course, everybody's here to have fun, to watch these students shine, to watch them do what they do best. Yes, to respect our work as well. So that's what we ask from you, okay. Actually unfair that we talk to all of you. If I could, I would get this one person and then talk to him, okay, or to her. But that's not the case. He's already been blocked. It's already been taken care of. We won't tolerate disrespect, and we won't tolerate any kind of harassment. Okay,
Thank
Paula?
you, Frank. Sim, a gente está tendo realmente um momento de alegria, de diversão, mas a gente não pode esquecer que, acima de tudo, tem que existir uma coisa chamada respeito, né? E nós estamos acompanhando os comentários, e infelizmente algumas pessoas passaram um pouco dos limites, né? Mas a gente já tomou as providências cabíveis para que isso não volte a acontecer. E consciência, né? Eu acho que é a palavra-chave, é a gente ter consciência do que a gente está fazendo. A gente preparou tudo com muito carinho para vocês, os alunos também, né? E é isso aí. Mas a gente não vai deixar a peteca cair e a gente...
Right?
That's it. The show must go on and we're gonna go on.
We are sorry for that, but let's keep moving. It's already passed. All right, Paula, the stage is yours, and let's call our next student.
Thank you, Frank. Yes. So now for our last presentation of the evening, I would like to invite our student, Vinny. But let's see what we have for you first. Hi, Vinny. Good evening.
Good evening.
Are you okay? Nervous?
Yeah, a little.
A little bit. Yeah, it's okay. As Fred said, we are all nervous. We just pretend we are not. Yes?
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, man. So camera is yours now. Nail it.
Okay, thank you. Guys, hi everyone. My name is Vinny, and today I'm talking about video games. That's it. And let's start from the beginning. What was the first video game? Um, it's widely believed that the first video game was Tennis for Two. However, there are many args that say the opposite. In this decade, like in 50s or 60s, many games were experiments and tests from Cold War. So this game is a little discarded. And also, the man that created this video game was one of the physicists that created the first nuclear bomb. So he didn't want to be known as the inventor of video games. So another arg, and the third argument is that That's my baby Shun. And the third arc is that the tennis for two was loaded in an oscilloscope, so it couldn't be called a video game since it doesn't have a video signal, right? So moving on in history, in 70s were the was the time to arcade the arcade machines, and we had Space War and Pong, and they were the main games in arcade machines. And in 2 weeks, the arcade machines were full of coins, and that was a hit. Then in I don't know if in one decade. Okay, but moving on in history again, we had domestic video games, our consoles, and the first one was Magnavox Odyssey. Uh, but we have like all we know Atari and Nintendo, um, and then um, in the 90s came out the internet that was revolutionary with the personal computers, the PCs, and with the powerful processors, we could have like 3D graphic games, and that was the moment that appeared many types of game like FPS, like with a gun in the like FPS first person shooter. We had RTS, real time strategy, and MMO multiplayer massively online games, and PC almost broke the console market, and Nintendo and Atari were almost in failure. And what was the idea to come back? The Joker in this game was to create a symbol, a character to represent them, and that was a moment that Pac-Man and Mario appeared in all this situation. And then in some years, like I guess 4 years, in '94, Sony has launched PlayStation, and PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and on the other side we had Xbox and Xbox 360. And I could say that Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 are like the line between the old games and the new games. Um, okay, that was the first part, a little of story, and let's talk about um, the real impact of video games. In Stanford, I guess it was in '60s, we had a championship with a little students of Space War. That was a game with two spaceships, and that was the first esport championship in the history. And then we Atari and Nintendo started to organize championships like this. Atari and Nintendo did the same, like with final game awards and with like thousands of people watching it, and that was amazing. And then like TV programs started to be attracted to it, and like we had many programs of video games like NBC Game and On Game Net on South Korea, and many other programs in United Kingdom, Germany, France, and also part of ESPN program program was called Maiden, that uh, stream Maiden, that was a game that is a game from FIFA, right? And after that, we had in 2011 we had Twitch. I guess all we know Twitch, and that was like much more democratic than TV, since everyone could like access the site, make an account, and watch whatever they want. So it was a really tough challenge to TV. And also like the interactive with the players were like better than we could compare with soccer. Like with if we see the interaction between us and soccer players, like they are almost celebrities, and it's not like this with with professional gamers. Like they are they became famous from playing in their bedrooms, just having fun and looking to their chat, and that's it. Like um, and then they start to organize, like um, have like their friends make a team, like teammates, a coach, an analyzer, a manager, and start to play on professional matches and winning awards and money. and and that was the start. But it's not as easy as a pie. Like they had to train together, like for 8 and 12 hours a day. And it's important to say that professional players need to know how to work in a team. Like in general, sports need cooperation, discipline, honor. They all need to stay together. So like if a pro player like train individually, not studying the arena and how the game works, he won't be a nice pro player, and even a nice person. Like we all need to know how to work as a team, right? um Especially in this pandemic, we yeah so moving on. um and nowadays, we need to know that people are living from that, like recording videos to YouTube and live streaming for Twitch. So it's not like oh, you live from video games, you're a vagabond. No, it's not like this. We all need to know that that's who would think that playing video games would become a profession. Like people are earning money from that. That's amazing. And to sum my speech, I would like to say that video games are not a factor that turn people to beasts. We need to know that there are many other factors that we have to consider, like uh, how's the ambient that this person lives and how their parents treat them. So it's not like fictional games that will turn people to monsters. Like um, and also to remember, for all people and all gamers, we need to moderate. We need to play healthy, play safe, and also stay home, please. Thank Brazos for the opportunity. I would like to thank my old director Lucy and my new director Rachel, and also for all support from Shun and Kate. Love you all.
Amazing, amazing. And you have a lot of fans, man. A lot of fans. People saying
Really,
things that
I couldn't even open the live comments because I would start to laugh a lot. So I closed in the moment that this started.
of course. Listen, Andrew. Andrew is from our IT department. Thank you, Andrew. He has a question for you. Please answer.
Where is it? Where is it?
Can you read it? Can
Vinny,
you read it?
what is the best console ever in your opinion? Man, I'm not a console player,
Me neither.
but
PC.
yeah, PC. But yeah, I would say that I don't know. A new generation is coming out: Xbox Series and PlayStation 5. Let's see. What's your favorite kind of game? Personally, FPS. Like this new game, Valorant, Overwatch. So shooter.
All
And
right. Is that it? Did
that,
you answer?
no, no.
All right, man. Thank you very much, guys. If we could, we would, just display all of your messages here, all of your questions for him to answer. But unfortunately, all the good things they must come to an end. But of course, we're not done yet. Calm down. So, Vinny, one more time, congratulations, amazing speech, and I will play even happier after your speech. That was amazing. Thank you very much, man. Now, people I'd like to call Teacher Paula. Please, Teacher Paula, come back, keep me company.
I'm here.
Yeah. People, before we wrap it up, of course, stay with us. Don't abandon us. We'd like to give you some messages, but before the messages, let's check the comments. Hello, my friend. People. Sam, hugs. Thank you for being here. You're amazing, man. Thank you very much.
So nice.
Hey, our Jay. Yeah. Teacher staff's message for Vinny. One more. Oh my God, nice job, Vinny. Yeah. And then people, listen here. Let's try to work it here, Paula. Let's try to get all the comments that we can. Of course, we cannot have all the comments here on screen, but we'll do our best. Okay?
Yeah.
So, all right. Shun is here, very proud, and of course, those are happy
We
tears.
all are, Sean.
We all are. So, Paula, take the comments.
So let's see.
Hi, teacher Paula. The teacher's talking to you.
I'm sorry. Hi, Letty. It's really nice to have you here, girl. Oh my God, so many students of mine. I get so happy.
Thank you very much, guys. Remember, this is one of our first lives, BRASAS English course, and if you think it's over, stay tuned for more. We have our dear coordinator, Mel. Thank you very much, Mel. All right, guys, so let's talk about it, okay? Let's get the comments from back there. Those people cannot be forgotten, of course not. Message in Portuguese, wow, very inspiring. Thank you very much. Yes, and people, we are seeing, we are seeing lots of comments of, our dear Brasas, not Valcade. We are from Valcade. Okay, Director Brasas Valcade. Hey, Rachel, talking about Vinicius. Yeah. And our dear Peter talking about Vinicius. Vinicius, you rock, man. But of course, guys, all of you rocked. Yeah, these are
sure.
So we are getting comments from, the back. And we'd like to thank all the Brasas. Okay, Brasas Niterói, Brasas. We won't say names because they are the ones.
It wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair because we would probably forget or miss one. So yes, but all Brasas branches are sending comments and we can see them. Yes, it's been amazing.
And before I give the microphone to our dear Paula right here, okay, I'd like to say that, guys, this blocking thing was a teamwork. Yeah, the teacher started talking to us. Yeah, teacher Johnny, teacher Shun, teacher Steph, teacher Lucy right here, Rachel, our director. Guys, it was, teamwork. And that's what it is. You will keep seeing these amazing lives that we're doing. Yeah, and we're very flattered to hear from you because that's it. Teamwork makes it happen. Okay? So that's it. Count on us. Count on the company BRASAS English course. All right? And we'll be with you. I've talked too much. Paula, please.
Sim, Frank, thank you. Vou falar algumas palavras em português agora. Eu gostaria de agradecer a todos que ficaram ligadinhos aqui com a gente essa noite. Eu precisava falar em português para que todos entendessem. Continuem conectados, continuem ligados no nosso canal, porque vão acontecer outras lives como essa e vocês não podem perder. E é isso. Eu espero que vocês tenham curtido bastante. E agora eu vou deixar vocês com as estrelas da noite. É claro.
And before, of course, we leave you with the stars of the night, keep posting your comments and stuff. We'll be watching them. We'll be watching all of your comments. So from the bottom of our hearts, okay? Thank you very much for being with us. And now, before we wrap it up, sorry, Paula.
Sorry, continuem colocando os comentários de vocês.
Before we wrap it up, let's be here with our stars of the evening. Many kisses, guys.
Até a próxima.